What is good, y'all? It's your boy SS Rose, aka, and you are watching another episode of the Jobber's Corner. Today I'm going to be reviewing Smackdown and Rampage, and yep, let's just get straight to it. We start with Smackdown, opened up by the Usos and the Street Profits. I really think the Street Profits cut an amazing promo to begin with. They've always been amazing on the mic. Next up, they have a match with the Usos. The match is going great, everything's going great. I don't think this match should have happened. Should have been saved for a pay-per-view. Probably had matches with other tag teams. Regardless though, WWE is going to WWE. And they finished it with a distraction finish. Or was it a DQ? It was a DQ finish. The match was such a bad ending, I almost forgot what happened. And Montez Ford has a nasty dive at the end. Please, Montez, save yourself, please. You are very entertaining and we don't want to see you hurt yourself really badly. Regardless though, Street Profits stand tall, and by the last couple of weeks it looks like they've been standing tall all the time. Last week they were standing over the Usos, and maybe at the end of the show they do too. You'll see. I really love Paul Heyman and Caleb Braxton. Like, together on Talking Smack, they're always amazing. And now they're backstage interviews. Paul Heyman gets a call from Brock Lesnar himself saying that he will be on SmackDown next week in Madison Square Garden, which leads to a promo where Paul Heyman is talking to Roman, saying they have an issue. Roman said there is no issue. He is going to smash Finn Balor and Brock when the time comes. Comes to find out that the time will be next week, and he will see Brock Lesnar at Madison Square Garden. And Paul Heyman is just shaking, and Roman just is literally, little by little, not trusting him more and more. And I'm just very happy at the best storyline in WWE right now keeps on pushing. Becky Lynch comes to the ring, and her and Bianca have a nice exchange back and forth. Bianca talks about how this was supposed to be her moment. She was the one in the limelight. She felt like that championship to her was more than just a title, and how her loss at SummerSlam is her truth, and she will have to live with it, and she will live with it up until where she beats Becky Lynch. Asking for a title shot that same night, Becky says no, Becky being Becky, and Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville book a match for Extreme Rules. I'm excited to see it. Hopefully it's better than the match that they had at SummerSlam. Why is Rick Boogs having more segments and more matches than Shinsuke Nakamura? Why is he picking up all these wins? I don't know why, but Rick Boogs is very entertaining, I can't lie. Without Pat McAfee, it's not really working its magic though. He beats Dolph Ziggler clean as a whistle. The same Dolph Ziggler who at the beginning of the show was talking to Toni Storm, telling her to come be his valet to the match. Toni Storm said no. Happily she's on the show. But then, like, was she really on the show? Let's be real. Did she impact the show in any way? Same way with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan and Carmella have a little thing backstage. But please, why is Logan Paul, who I'm going to be speaking about next, having more screen time than Liv Morgan? Next up, we have a match between Sami Zayn and Dominic Mysterio. Sami Zayn, this happened last week. I don't know why I need to repeat myself. It was a match where Dominic is telling Ray not to interfere. Ray interferes. Sami Zayn hits him with a haluva kick. GG, go next. Don't know why I need to be talking about this. Let's just go on to the next match. Next up, we get Logan Paul on SmackDown. Something that I really didn't want to see. Something that wasn't needed on the show. People will say Logan Paul's a great heel. He's not a heel. He's just an asshole. Don't want to see him on my television. Get him off my TV. GG, go next. Baron Corbin's great though. He's been doing the best work of his career. Kevin Owens feel like he's in limbo right now, and yeah, I don't know what to do with him, man. It's just a very down segment for me. In the main event, we have Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor comes out, gets attacked by the Usos. I don't know why they're doing this match at all. The whole thing is they're not going to have Roman win decisively, but they're not also going to have Finn win. What's the point of this? This should have been a big match on the show. Roman Reigns beats Finn Balor decisively, gets him out of the way. I don't know why they're saving this. We already knew beforehand, like at SummerSlam, as soon as Brock Lesnar came out, we knew Finn Balor was an incredible opponent because they're saving Roman for Brock. And yeah, Seth, Edge, Roman, Finn Balor, everybody kind of feels in limbo until the next Brock Lesnar thing happens. And yeah, I enjoyed the match for what it was. Great match, great fire. Finn Balor is over as hell, but don't know the point of this match. Should have been saved for the pay-per-view. Next, we move on to Rampage. We have Malachi Black versus Shotty Lee Johnson. Big Shotty. He's basically Cody Rhodes but black right now. He doesn't really have much of a character. He's just out here just jumping around doing stuff. Gets some good offense in. Very, very dangerous tope suicida. Luckily, he doesn't break his ankle, thank God. And yeah, Aleister Black gives Malachi, my bad, WWE head right here. Gives him a chair, tells him, yo, you can hit me. While Lee Johnson is contemplating whether he should hit him or not, turns him around with a black mass. GG, go next. Before we move on to the next segment, we get Dustin Rhodes, who runs in to stop Charlie Lee Johnson from being ended by Malachi Black. Announces a match for Dynamite next week, right before we get a wonderful in-ring promo from Miro, just talking about how he loves God and his wife. You know, the regular Miro stuff. Eddie Kingston comes out, great promo, redeem these nuts. I actually laughed out loud. They get a good brawl in. Eddie hits him with a DDT, stands tall, holding the belt. Again, Eddie Kingston's just a great promo. What can you do about it? He's just amazing. What can I say? Bro, Chris Statlander is so freaking good, but I just hate the fact that she's going to be an in-between feud for Britt Baker. Britt Baker's too over to drop the belt right now. Don't know why she's doing all this heel stuff. Why does she have heaters on her? She should be a babyface tweener by herself, beating her opponents, clean as a whistle. Sometimes with some shenanigans, but usually clean as a whistle. That gives you the opportunity for her to give her rub to the babyfaces and the heels. And I don't know why Jamie Hayter's with her. Should have had Jamie Hayter just enter the division as a powerhouse, built her up, give her a lot of wins on Dark, then have her challenge Britt Baker in the future. This just looks like something that's destined for Jamie Hayter to turn babyface, or for her to turn heel and attack Britt Baker, one of the two. I don't know. Britt Baker's good though. Chris Statlander showed some amazing offense in this match. Reba got done dirty. Red Velvet came out, crowd had zero reaction. I don't know why she's still in this picture. But yeah, it was a great match. I'm really excited for this all-out match. Lastly, we get CM Punk, Cult of Personality, comes out, sits on the commentary. We get Darby Allin versus Daniel Garcia. Great match. Darby gets worked over on the shoulder, gets put in a rear naked choke, drops him with a coffin drop, beats him with the code red. 1, 2, 3. Then CM Punk comes out, saves Darby and Sting from a beatdown. Sting moves out the way. Darby and CM Punk have a face-to-face. And yeah, it was just a great show, great Dynamite, great go-home show. I cannot wait for All Out, which I will be watching with my friends on a live stream. Twitch.tv/RoseAK. If not, it will be on this channel, on the Jobbers Corner, because that's what you're watching right now. And if you have any friends who like wrestling, want to watch wrestling, want to talk about wrestling, my Twitter is SSRoseAK. Holla at me. Talk about the show in the description. Talk about anything in the description. I always respond to comments anytime. And yep.